Hello, my name is Maureen Hooker, and I'm here today to talk about organ donation and my heart transplant. 6 years ago, actually on September 3rd, 2011, I received the greatest gift a human being can receive. I received life.
And I'm Jo Whitman. My daughter was the donor to Maureen's heart. That was 6 years ago. It's hard losing someone that you love.
Your only child.
Yeah. But looking at someone that receives the gift of life, it's hard to imagine everything that goes along with it.
I had breast cancer that left me with heart failure, and I was at a point of hopelessness. I thought I was going to die, and the doctors told me to go to the heart failure clinic where there might be some good news. And really, there was no good news except I needed a new heart. I was almost too old to have one. I was 68 years old. It really doesn't happen many places when you're that age. And I had B blood, which is unusual, or only 10% of the people have it. And I was ambulatory, so I wasn't in desperate need. I was just dying. And wouldn't you know, without ever expecting it to turn into anything other than maybe I would be in a place where there would be a clinical trial, one night there was a phone call. And that phone call led me to the hospital in Washington, D.C., where I received a heart from an anonymous donor that eventually I found out was a young woman from Kenly, North Carolina, the daughter of the woman that's sitting beside me. This is Jo Whitman, and she's responsible for the miracle that I am living right now. I love her.
You've done great things with everything you had. You started the scholarship at ECU, remembering Shelley and helping other people whose children can go to college and get the rest of their lives. Written a book about your experience.
All of that I was here to do because, not because it was wonderful or because I was responsible, because it's all a God thing, but because you were kind enough, generous enough in a time of complete grief to donate an organ, to donate your daughter's heart to me. It's something that just, there's no way to describe. There's no way to afford, to be worthy, to buy if you're a billionaire. What I have today. And it's because of a girl named Shelley, your baby.
That's why they call it the gift of love. Shelley loved helping people so much that when her father and I talked about it, we just allowed this to be the final gift of her. I mean, that's all she wanted to do was help people that didn't have anything. And
I can remember you saying to me after we got to know each other a while that one time you were driving in the car and she wanted to help this homeless person. She wanted you to stop the car and take him home and get him clothes and all sorts of things.
Yeah, of course, I went through the whole conversation of, he might not be what he is sitting on the street, but but later on she did talk us into buying a family that needed a Christmas tree with the decorations and presents, and that's just the way she was with everything. Heart. Yeah, she did. She did. So, I mean, this gift from her was just the best that we could do in the situation that we were not even prepared to do. We didn't think about any of that, what we were going through. But the day that she died is when the doctor asked us to consider donating her organs. I didn't want to.
No. I wouldn't want to either.
I mean,
it would really
remember I got up and I walked outside and, it's just, a lot of things going through my mind. And then my husband comes out, and before he got to me, I knew what he was going to say.
What'd he say?
He said, "Joe, you know, this is what she wants."
Yeah. It's funny, the thing that worried me the most was that I was old and I was receiving a young heart. And I just didn't seem worthy that I had a whole life. And I go, you know, that God could take someone else's life. And I just didn't deserve that. You know, to have that gift. And I wrote to you about that, yeah, before we knew each other. Because your letter was so warm. She finds out how old I am, she'll kill me. She'll take it back. But it's funny, I never had the feeling. I mean, you wrote back to me and you said, "You're not old, your heart is 26. And I never had the feeling that you didn't approve of that, which I thought was fantastic. I mean, I couldn't kind of fathom that you would be so generous. And I never ever heard a word from you that didn't make me feel like it was great, except one time. You said to me, this is cute. One time you said to me, "You know, sometimes you say things that sound like a Yankee." And I think you wanted a Southern.
Well, that's when I found out you were a Yankee.
Sorry. You never know.
No, you don't. You don't. And the thing
so was, y'all, I like it here.
You like it. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. God
came into our lives. God brought us together.
Yes.
Yes, that's been, yes, that's just.
If you would like to know more about this inspirational story, Maureen has written a book called Shelley's Heart that is available through Amazon.com. Proceeds are donated to the Shelley Whitman Scholarship for the Child of an Organ Donor at East Carolina University.